there was a comment on a Facebook thread that was pretty much asking when you knew that you had made it, whether it was as a performer or as an agent or whatever it is that you were doing. And one of the defining moments in my career as a performer, especially with Ringling Brothers, one of the first times, there's been many, but one of the first times I really knew that I had made it was I was in Washington, D.C., and we had played the D.C. Armory the night before, and I used to do in the circus to start the show the numbers called the blow-off, so which it takes you into the show, so it gets the energy going, it gets people really, really excited, gets them hyped up, and then one big bang and one big laugh, and then here starts the show, so you can go from there. And I used to do tricks with basketballs, and my ending trick, I would throw it up in the air and let it bounce, and catch it on my head and balance it, and then get the applause and then head out. So the next day, I had to go get a new basketball for some reason, and I went to a sporting goods store, and I noticed a little boy over by the basketballs, and he was kind of messing with the ball a little bit, and he kept putting it up on his head and trying to let it go and balance it. He's trying to get his mom's attention. So I kind of sat back and watched, and I was like, wow. I was like, he's doing what I do on the show, but I was like, nah, who am I? I'm clowning the show and blah blah blah. And then his mom finally turned around and saw him. She's like, what are you doing? You trying to be that clown from the circus? And I was just like, I I couldn't help it. I was very emotional at that point. I was thinking, this little kid, I had no idea that who I was because I wasn't in makeup, obviously, in the store. And I was watching him, imitate me, and it was very surreal. So I watched him a little bit longer, and he was doing it a couple more times, and he saw me watching, and I clapped for him and stuff like that. And then I actually ended up, showing him the trick and doing it and kind of letting him in on, not that he would recognize me because I was out of makeup, but letting him know that it was me. And then I actually spun the basketball with his finger, and it was kind of cool, and it was kind of weird at the same time because I wasn't in makeup and I didn't want his mom to be like, hey, what are you doing? But I think she understood too that I was that person. And it was awesome. It was awesome to see, you touch people's lives and you don't realize it because there's 15, 20,000 people in the audience, and you don't realize that each one of those people are people that take your experience home. And it was amazing to have it come full circle and to see the benefit of it.
Man, that is a powerful story. That is just and I appreciate you. I'm glad we were able to redo this call because that is going to really make some people go, wow. It's a real wake-up call.
Yeah, ultimately, that's, as a performer, yeah, you want to make money, you want to make a living, but as a performer, that is what you're in the business for. You are in the business to entertain people and to touch their lives, even for a minute. There's so much craziness going on in the world. If you can make people just stop for that hour and a half, 2 hours you're in the show and just let them relax and enjoy their life and kind of forget about even the bills at home, and that stuff's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. Unless you win the lottery the next day, you're going to have to deal with it. So for those, hour, 2 hours, we have you, and it's our job to kind of take you off to another place and just let you maybe you be a kid again, so it's powerful stuff, and sometimes we lose sight of that as performers, and it's good to be reminded why we're actually in this business.